Okay, the first problem already I solved. The second problem, you see the second problem. A coal company raised a coal mine, royalty is rupees 2 per ton coal raised. Rupees 2 is the rate of royalty. Okay, 2 is the rate of royalty. First point clear. Minimum rent 8,000. Second point clear. Right of recoupment of short working of royalty is the first 3 years. First 3 years means what I already solved. Example like 14 number example already I solved in the same way. First year, second year, third year. Till third year you recover. At the end of third year, whatever short working remains, you transfer to the recovery column. Okay. First year, second year, third year, fourth year quantity is given, and they are asked to pass the journal entry. You pass the journal entry. 4-year journal entry means first year 3, second year 3, third year 3, fourth year 3. 4 entries you pass, joining the short working as I already told. Okay. Second example. Then third example, a coal company took a mine lease. Royalty 1 per ton. Rate is 1. Minimum rent 10,000. Second point clear. Each year excess of minimum rent over royalty is recoverable out of royalties of the next 2 years. First year short working used to be recovered in next 2 years. Second year short working used to be recovered in the next 2 years. It is a floating time. Next 2 years what is it? Rate 1 rupee, minimum rent. Who is this KDK? What you are sending in the chat box, I don't know. I'm unable to understand your problem. Don't disturb. Rate is 1 rupee. Minimum rent 10,000. Each year minimum rent is to be recovered in the next 2 years. Next 2 years point is clear. Third point. In the event of strike, minimum rent is to be not reached. The actual royalty earned for that year discharges all the rental obligation. Means, in the year of strike, the meaning of this sentence is, in the year of strike, the minimum rent is not considered. Whatever royalty is there, whatever royalty earned is considered as minimum rent. Okay. Minimum rent for the year of strike is nothing but royalty of that year. Royalty of that year itself is the minimum rent. Okay. Remember this. And the next is example number 4. In the example number 4, 20 years is the period of royalty. Rate of royalty is rupees 2 per ton. Minimum rent 20,000. Each year excess of minimum rent over royalty is recoverable out of royalties of the next 2 years. Here is also 2 years. Clear? So rate is 2 rupee. Then minimum rent 20,000. SWR next 2 years. You take that and solve this problem. Fourth one. Fifth one, Saraswati publication. Saraswati publication, I already solved this problem. 20% sale price of the book. Okay, this is the problem already solved. Fifth one. And example number 6. In the example number 6, Bharat Publishers is there. Rate of royalty is 20% on the payable to the author on the book sold. 20% is here. I think it is solved one. Sixth example I solved or not, I don't know. First you calculate the quantity. Okay. 20 rupees is selling price. Then rate is 20%. 20% on selling price. Selling price of book is 20 rupees. Okay. 20% on 20 is rupees 4. Royalty is row 4 P. You first calculate. Whatever given in the problem, you don't see and you don't go with that. As what I am telling, you follow this one. That is 20% is the rate of royalty. 20% payable on royalty on 20% on rupees 20. Selling price is 20. Okay. On this 20 rupee you calculate, that is 4 rupee. 20% on 20 rupee is 4 rupee. 4 rupee is the rate of royalty. Then minimum rent is 5,000. Minimum rent is 5,000. If the minimum rent is not reached, that is to be deducted in the excess of royalty in the next 2 years. Here is the next 2 years. Recovery period is next 2 years. Then you prepare the chart, year, end date, you take these copies, output, and rate of royalty is rupees 4. You take rupees 4 and multiply, you will get the royalty. Once again, I am telling, year, quantity, rate of royalty 4, royalty, minimum rent 5,000, then remaining columns. You calculate and pass the journal entry. The required pass the journal entry, per year 3 entry you pass. Example number 7, minimum rent method already solved. Example number 8. Example number 8, Dharwad Gallery Limited, leased a mine, royalty 50 paise. 50 paise per ton coal rate. Minimum rent 10,000. Each year excess of minimum rent is recoverable out of royalties of the next 3 years. Next 3 year period is gone. For first year short working, next 3 years. Second year short working, next year 3 years of that year, and so on. Okay. In the year of strike, minimum rent is not reached. The lease provide that actual royalty earned in that year discharge the all rental obligations. For the year of strike, minimum rent is nothing but the royalty of that year. Whatever royalty you calculate for the year of strike, that is considered as minimum rent. Okay. Minimum rent and royalty are same for the year of strike. Remember this. And this is the information. 1987 is a strike. You calculate the amounts and draw the accounts. Example number 9. Prakash of Gulburga. Okay. Gulburga is there. Shivanand is there. Shivanand is the author. Prakash is, Anand is publisher. Rate of royalty is 2 rupees per book. Minimum rent 10,000. Okay. Then recovery of royalty in the next 2 years. Clear? 3 points clear? Then prepare the chart and open the accounts. I will not go for explaining other things. 9. Then example number 10. In the example number 10, Santosh Mine. Santosh Mines Limited took from Shabad company. Took from Shabad company a lease. So Santosh Mine is lessee. Shabad company is the lessor. And 25 years is the agreement. Rate of royalty 5 rupee per ton. Dead rent means minimum rent. Rate rupee 5, minimum rent 20,000. Recoupment of short working first 5 years. 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. You remember this. Up to 1979, you are permitted to recover. 5 years period is given to you people. you recover up to 5 years. At the end of 1979, if there is a balance of short working, you transfer to the e-recovery column. Till 1979, you don't transfer any amount to e-recovery column. You transfer amount of short working to e-recovery column only at the end of 1979. This is the point. 5 years time is given. First 5 years, not the subsequent or next. First 5 years means you have to wait for 5 years for recovery from first to 5 years. You may recover first in the first year, or in the second year, or in the third year, fourth year, fifth year. If up to fifth year, if it is not possible to recover, you transfer to recovery column. 5 years time is given. Okay. Okay, this is enough for today. I'll explain the remaining examples and get it record and upload. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'll dictate all the problems, and Monday onwards, you try to solve all the problems. Up to 11 problems, 10, up to 10 problems I explained. You complete 10 problems tomorrow. Thank you.